Today we're doing a head-to-head comparison between the Winnebago Travato 59G and the Hymer Aktiv 1.0. Which one will I crown worthy of your hard-earned dollars? I'll reveal that at the end of the episode. Hi everyone, I'm Neil Balthaser and this is Ultra Mobility, your channel all about Class B and B Plus camper vans. If you love Class B vans or you're looking to buy a Class B van, then this is your channel and you should subscribe. I do reviews and head-to-head comparisons like this every week. Now this head-to-head comparison is going to be a tough one because I like both these Class B vans. They're both built on the popular Ram Promaster gas chassis. They both feature that very functional European front lounge layout with a permanent bed / garage in the back, and they both are priced well under $100,000. But the strengths and weaknesses of each one are very different, and in the end it's going to come down to how Hymer and Winnebago chose to balance those strengths and weaknesses that will determine the winner. So without further ado, let's head inside these vans and get this head-to-head comparison started. Let's take a look at the Aktiv lounge. Now, as lounges go, this one's kind of dark. It's not lit that well, even with that enormous skylight above, which is beautiful during the day and lets plenty of light in. It's not going to help you at all at night. There's just inadequate lighting. Part of the problem is there's only one overhead LED spotlight, and then there's that strip of under cabinet lighting, but that's it. There's nothing else. That's a real shame because there's a lot of other ways that this lounge is far superior to the 59G. For example, the seats are much more comfortable to sit in. They have proper lumbar support, there's headrests, there's proper 3-point seat belts, and the cushions are just a lot more comfortable. I really like the colors and materials in the Aktiv as well. It's a warm feeling, but it's also in keeping with Hymer's European heritage. Also, bonus points for the placement of the AC and USB outlets there on the wall. They're not mounted underneath the cabinets where the cords will dangle down in front of your face. The TV's placement is unfortunate. It's not viewable by the people sitting in the jump seats, and that's too bad. The tabletop, while it's a good size, it could benefit from a little longer extension so that the passenger seat, when swung around, can utilize it. But overall, it's a nice forward lounge, but that poor lighting is really going to be a problem. It'll get old. Okay, let's take a look at the 59G's lounge. First off, the lighting is pretty good. There's that strip lighting underneath the bottom of the cab overhead, and that really helps to light up the lounge. And then there's 3 overhead LED lights versus 1 that's in the Aktiv. And you can see here, even with 2 of them out, there's still good lighting. That wall of controls of components that just has to go. It's an eyesore. It's the first thing that my eye goes to when I come into the van. And there's no reason why Winnebago can't clean that up a bit like Roadtrek does on the Aktiv. Also, like the Aktiv, that TV's in a terrible location. People sitting in the jump seat can't see it when traveling down the road. And that overhead cabinet where the TV's mounted is too low. During my review, you can see that I was hitting my head on it when I was seated in the jump seat. And that's unfortunate as well, but the jump seat doesn't feature 3-point seat belts, just the lap restraint. So they're kind of rendered useless without them. I've sat in that jump seat during my review and I can tell you that it's not comfortable. There's no lumbar support and the foam feels thin. But I do like the table with the swing out extension. It's plenty large for even the cab passenger to swing around and use it. But in addition, there's that ottoman there that houses the fresh water tank, so someone can sit there too. So lots of seats all around, a good sized table, and that is how a lounge is done. I just wish that I could Frankenstein these 2 lounges together. I want the lighting and the number of seats and the table from the 59G, but the cushions and the rest of it from the Aktiv. Okay, let's move on to the Galleys. And while we're here, we're also going to talk about electrical and power systems. Here we are inside the Aktiv's Galley. And keep in mind, this is an Aktiv 1.0, so it's 1.5 feet shorter than the Travato. And the Galley's where we take the hit in terms of moving the refrigerator and microwave from the driver's side over to the passenger side. That means a smaller refrigerator and less storage under the sink and stove. There's still a pantry though. But you really have to ask yourself, is a larger refrigerator worth that extra 1.5 feet in overall van length? The answer for me is no, but maybe for you it's yes. Now let's talk about electrical systems. While the Aktiv does come with two 6-volt lead acid batteries, just like the Travato, you can upgrade the Aktiv to EcoTrek, which gives you 400 amp hours of lithium batteries. Effectively, that's like 4 times the energy storage of the Travato. And you get a 2,000 watt inverter versus the Travato's measly 1,000 watts. You can also get a standard underhood generator in the Aktiv, which when combined with Volt Start and EcoTrek and that 2,000 watt inverter means you can run your AC completely off batteries for long periods of time. So the electrical system and options on the Aktiv just blow the Travato out of the water. Okay, let's head inside the Travato's galley. It's really very similar in layout to the Aktiv's. You've got a much larger refrigerator coming in at 6.7 cubic feet. That's a massive refrigerator. Do you need all that space? I don't know. There's plenty of storage though. The Travato certainly wins in that department with all that storage under and above the counter and then that pantry on the opposite wall. You can also get a cold water filtration system under the sink, and that's a standard feature. I think on its own the Galley is better on the Travato, but that big refrigerator concerns me from a power draw standpoint. It's going to draw down a lot of power from your batteries, and I can tell you that the 200 watts of solar, which by the way comes standard on the Travato, is barely going to keep those lead acid batteries charged. It's just not as well balanced an electrical system as we found on the Aktiv. You've got no lithium option and a small 1,000 watt inverter. While there is a standard 2.8 kilowatt gas generator, there's no auto start feature on it, which means running your AC while you're away is impractical. Let's talk bedrooms. Here we are in the Aktiv. Both the Aktiv and the Travato have a permanent bedroom in the back of the van. Permanent bedrooms are great because you don't need to set them up every night and then tear them down in the morning so that you can have your lounge back. But the designers of the Aktiv made a crucial decision that I think makes the Aktiv's bedroom superior to the Travato's. They opted to put a proper full-sized bed here in the back. Keep in mind, this is the Aktiv 1.0, which is 1.5 feet shorter than the Travato, but its bed is much larger, allowing for 2 people to sleep comfortably. And the added bonus is that when the bed is folded up, you get all this extra storage space below along the passenger side, which the Travato doesn't have. So the Aktiv is shorter than the Travato, but it ends up giving you a larger bed and more storage in the back. That's an accomplishment and shows great product design on Hymer's part. Okay, let's head into the Travato's bedroom. Like the Aktiv, the bedroom is permanent and in the rear of the van. Like the Aktiv, the bed folds up to give you this great pass-through storage through the rear doors. But, and this is a big but, Winnebago opted to give you a larger bathroom instead of a larger bed. In order to accommodate that, they had to take up valuable space in the bedroom to put the bathroom along the passenger side all the way from the end of the galley to the back of the van. Now that's a lot of space, and the size of the bed suffers because of it. This bed is barely large enough for 2 people, and it certainly isn't large enough if you're a bit larger. Storage space is always premium in these small Class B vans, and while the Travato has good pass-through storage, it has less cabinet space below the bed because again, that bathroom's there. So the Travato is 1.5 feet longer than the Aktiv, but its bedroom and garage are both smaller. I think it was a mistake to put that bathroom along the passenger side of the van in the back. Hymer made a better decision, moving the bathroom midsection and opening up all that space in the back for the bedroom. So who wins this head-to-head competition between the Aktiv 1.0 and the Travato 59G? I don't think there's any debate. the Aktiv 1.0 wins. You can carry more passengers safely with those 3-point seatbelts in the lounge, which means that the Aktiv can function as a true family camper van. Lacking those 3-point seatbelts in the lounge effectively means the Travato is limited to just being an RV for an individual or couple. Hymer also offers a more economical way to upgrade to lithium and EcoTrek at $5,000. Upgrading to lithium on the Travato requires you to go for the GL model, which costs around $30,000 more than the base 59G. Hymer also made the right choice trading a larger bathroom for a larger bedroom and garage. While the larger bathroom in the Travato is nice, the bed's too small for 2 people to comfortably sleep in. Finally, the Aktiv just blows the Travato out of the water with its industry-leading 6-year warranty and standard 2 years of roadside assistance. Winnebago only offers a 1-year warranty on the Travato and no roadside assistance. When you consider that the Aktiv is competitively priced with the Travato, it's hard to justify buying the Travato 59G over the Aktiv. Want to see more head-to-head comparisons? Then click the playlist to the left. And if you want to stay up to date on new camper van reviews, click the circular subscribe button below.